Hey coaches, this is Jeff Crowther, the Recreation Director for the City of Rexburg, and I will be doing the coaches video. Welcome to the boys basketball 2021 season. We are really excited for this upcoming season, and we're just really glad that we're going to be able to have a fun recreational experience for all these boys to participate in. And really, that is the purpose of our league. Is for the kids to have fun, stay active, learn some skills, but ultimately just have a good time playing basketball and making some new friends. I want to thank you guys for being willing to volunteer your time as a coach. I know that it does require a lot of effort. I've coached some of my kids' teams, and it does require a little bit extra effort, but it does make all the difference with these kids. And so, again, thank you for being willing to do that. In the coach's packet email that you've received, there's going to be a lot of things, and I'll go over those with you here. You'll find the schedule, which is actually just a preseason schedule. Now, the reason I'm calling it preseason is it's 2 games where I'm going to be able to see kind of the skill level of the team. And then for the remaining 6 games of the season, which will be the regular season, for that they'll be in a more balanced schedule with teams that are a little bit more similar to their skill level. And so again, these first 2 games of the preseason is just to see kind of how they match up and who they would be best suited to play against. So the regular season schedule will be posted on January 26th. And so that's the Tuesday after that second game. Do note that in some of the schedules, if there's an odd number of teams, there may be a bye and a doubleheader one of the weeks, so just be aware of that. In there will also be your team roster. If you created your own team, then we won't be sending you a roster because you already have that for yourself. But for the coaches that are coaching teams that are signed up by or individuals that signed up as individuals and not as a team, we will be sending you that roster. It's got the phone number and email of all the kids on your team. Please reach out to them as soon as possible. Otherwise, we get inundated with a lot of phone calls wondering what team they're on. There's also the rules. I won't be going over that in this coach's video, but please review it and make sure you're familiar with them. Each age group has a little bit different rules, and so make sure you're familiar with those. And if you have any questions, let me know and I can clarify anything for you. And then throughout the season, I can definitely help you. The refs, the supervisors there at the games can help clarify anything, and we can work out any discrepancies if there are any. I've also attached a background check to this email, so make sure and fill that out and get it to me back as soon as possible. And then the practice schedule is also on there. These are the available times that we have at our local school district. Please don't go directly to the school to try and schedule it. They should send you back to me to have you schedule for one of the time slots that are available. It is first come and first serve with the reservation of the practice times. So if you want to select Lincoln Elementary on Wednesdays at 6, you'll have that for the whole season if it's still available. You can either email me back and try and reserve a time, or you can call our rec office number, and if no one answers, just leave a voicemail and we'll get back to you and let you know if that spot's available. If you have your own place to practice, feel free to do that, but these are the times that we have available to us if you'd like to use one of them. Obviously this year with COVID-19, there are going to be a few differences. Well, the big thing, no parents will be able to attend for the time being. Hopefully restrictions will lighten up at some point during the season, and we can at least have 1 or 2 parents come to the games, but for this season it's probably going to be a little bit different. We will be live streaming all the games, and we will provide you that information on which of our Facebook pages you'll need to go to watch the live stream. Coaches, we do need you to wear a mask. And if you would like to have an assistant coach come and help, do substitutions and keep the kids under control, we are allowing one assistant coach to come and help with that. Also, for the age groups that had wristbands in the past, I think that was 1st through 3rd grade, we normally had wristbands for those age groups. We won't be having those this season. So you will have to stress to the kids on how to figure out who they're supposed to guard as best as possible. Lastly, the main thing really that we want to focus on, again, where this is a recreation league, sportsmanship is such a huge thing. We really want you as the coach to be the leader of and be the example of great sportsmanship. And so I tend to notice if we have issues with the coach, then the parents kind of follow suit, and the players also do the same thing. So first thing is the kids on your team. Make sure you just be super positive with them. There's no need to get super negative. Try to help them, but try to do it in a positive way. If they do make a mistake, let them know, hey, try it this way next time. You don't have to scream it as loud as possible across the court to make them kind of feel bad about doing that. So again, just try to make sure the kids have a good time and stay positive with them. Your interaction with the ref is really important. That's really going to set the tone for sportsmanship. If you're complaining about the calls a lot, or even just consistently throughout the game, we're going to have problems. So as a volunteer, I need you to be a good volunteer for my program. So what that means is, if you have questions on calls or concerns about calls not being made, you can do so when there's a timeout at halftime. If there is some break in the game and you have a chance just to say, hey ref, can you please watch for this, in a respectful manner, that's fine. That's good communication between the refs and the coaches. And I'll let my refs know that they need to be able to take your concerns and let you know that they'll keep an eye out for it and watch for it. But if you're yelling at them as they're running up and down the court, A, they probably can't hear you, and B, if they can hear you, that means they're probably not focusing on the game. So don't be yelling at the refs while the game's going on. Again, it just kind of sets a bad tone and kind of invites a lot of negativity and doesn't show good sportsmanship. So if you ever have any issues with the other team, please do not yell at the other team, whether it's the other coach, the other players, the other team's parents. Never get into any type of yelling match with them. That's usually when things get really ugly. And so in the past, most of our coaches and most of our parents have been really good with sportsmanship, and so I really appreciate that. So I just hope that this season will be another good one where everybody can come and compete, but have fun and just try to get better at basketball and make new friends. So again, thank you for being willing to volunteer your time. You really do have the biggest impact on whether the kids have a really fun time or a not so fun time. So again, do your best to make sure that this is a great season for your team. And if there's anything that I can do to help you, I'm a resource for you. I'd love to help. So just give me a call or email me and I can respond to that. But good luck with your season.